Good morning, students. Today we will do exercise 2.4 optionals. First question. Verify that the numbers given alongside of the cubic polynomial below are their zeros and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. That means here given a polynomial p of x and some zeros are given here. We can see three zeros given, 1 by 2, 1 and minus 2. Zeros are not there, numbers given. We have to verify they are the zeros or not. For finding that if they are zeros or not, we have to find out the value of them. If the value of them are 0 coming, then we can say that if they are the zeros. Okay. So first I will find out p of 1 by 2. First value is 1 by 2, so I will find out p of 1 by 2. See here. In the place of x I kept in the polynomial 2 into, in the place of x cube I written 1 by 2 the whole cube, in the place of x square I written 1 by 2 the whole square minus 5 into 1 by 2 plus 2. So calculation you know, 1 by 2 the whole cube is equal to 1 by 8 and 2 and 1 by 2 1 by 8 cancelling, 1 by 4 getting, and the next one 1 by 2 the whole square is 1 by 4 and minus 5 into 1 by 2 is 5 minus 5 by 2 plus 2. So 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 what will come? 1 by 2. Okay, then minus 5 by 2 I written here and plus 2. Do the calculation full. So 1 by 2 minus 5 by 2 is equal to minus 4 by 2 plus 2. That means minus 4 by 2 is equal to minus 2 plus 2 is 0. Okay, so that means you got p of 1 by 2 is equal to 0. The meaning is that 1 by 2 is a 0 of the polynomial. And the second question, p of, in the place of x we are putting 1, p of 1. P of 1 is equal to, as usual, in the place of x you apply the value of x1. 1, 2 into 1 cube plus 1 square minus 5 into 1 plus 2, that is equal to 2 plus 1 minus 5 plus 2, got 2 plus 2 plus 1. That means all the positive numbers added together. So you got 5 minus 5 equal to 0. Therefore 1 is also a 0 of the polynomial. Second value is given as minus 2. In the place of x we will apply minus 2. See here, 2 into minus 2 the whole cube minus 2 the whole square minus 5 into minus 2 plus 2. That is minus 2 the whole cube is minus 8. So minus 2 the whole square is 4. Minus 5 into minus 2 became plus 10 because 2 minus together will become plus. And now 2 into minus 8 is minus 16. Then this 4 and this plus and this 2 all together adding you will get 16. So minus 16 plus 16 what you are getting? 0. The meaning is that minus 2 is also a 0 of the polynomial. That means here I written conclusion. P of 1 by 2 0 got, P of 1 is 0 got, P of minus 2 is equal to 0 got. The meaning is that 1 by 2, 1 minus 2 are the zeros of the polynomial P of x. Okay, first there are two parts of the question is there. First part is the verify they are the zeros. So first part we are completed. In this way any question coming you find the values of the polynomial at the given corresponding values. So that if the p of that particular values are 0 coming, we can say very clearly that values are the zeros of the polynomial p of x. Any question method is same only. And second question is that we have to verify with the coefficients. So that I written again the polynomial p of x once more, 2x cube plus x square minus 5x plus 2. Here coefficient of x cube how much came? A, that is a is equal to 2 got. Coefficient of x square how much got? 1, so b is equal to 1. Coefficient of x how much got? Minus 5, therefore c is equal to minus 5. And constant term d is equal to 2. So first you knowing the zeros. These are the zeros. Alpha 1 by 2, beta is equal to 1 and gamma is equal to minus 2. I written over here alpha, beta values, I written gamma values written. Now first case you want to verify alpha plus beta plus gamma. Alpha plus beta plus gamma, that is 1 by 2 plus 1 plus minus 2. That is 1 by 2 plus 1 minus 2 you are getting minus 1. So 1 by 2 minus 1 what will come? Minus 1 by 2. Okay. Now sum of the zeros we have to find out according to the value we are studying. Sum of the zeros what is coming? Minus b by a minus b by a minus the value of b you knowing already 1, so 1 by 2. So you got that. Previously we found out the value of sum of the zeros minus 1 by 2. Now in this method you got the value is minus 1 by 2. The meaning is that alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus b by a, we verified. And the second case, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma. So you knowing the values of alpha, beta, gamma, apply in the places. So you got 1 by 2 here, here you got minus 2 and here you got minus 1. So that 1 by 2, then this minus 2 minus 1 adding you are getting minus 3. 1 by 2 minus 3 means LCM take 1 minus 6 by 2, that means you got 5 minus 5 by 2. Okay. Now alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma is equal to C by A. You have studied this one. So in the place of C, what is the value of C? Minus 5. And the value of A, what is coming to? So you got minus 5 by 2. Previously we found out the answer is also minus 5 by 2. Therefore alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma is equal to C by A. That also you verified. Now the third case, alpha beta gamma. Alpha is 1 by 2 and beta is 1 and gamma is minus 2. This 2 and this 2 downside 2 will cancel, you will get the value minus 1. Now you can verify with the our value we have studied. Alpha beta gamma is equal to what you have studied, minus d by a, that is equal to minus the value of d is 2 by 2, the value of a is 2. So minus 2 by 2, how much coming? Minus 1. Therefore alpha beta, here also you got alpha beta gamma is equal to minus 1. Here also you got alpha beta gamma is equal to minus 1. The meaning is that you verified alpha beta gamma is equal to minus d by a. Okay? Okay, got clear now? So in the same question, one more question is there, second one, that you do in the same way as homework, very easy sum, so you can able to do well. Okay? Now, the second question of the polynomial, find a cubic polynomial with the sum of the product of its zeros taken 2 at a time and the product of its zeros as 2, minus 7, minus 14 respectively. The meaning is that alpha plus beta plus gamma given 2, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma is given as minus 7, alpha beta gamma is given as minus 14. Okay. So what you have to find out? You have to find out the cubic polynomial. For finding out the cubic polynomial and quadratic polynomial, previous videos already I given the formulas. So that formula once more I will repeat here. See, listen here. If alpha, beta and gamma are the zeros of the polynomial, then the cubic polynomial is P of x is equal to x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma into x square plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma into x minus alpha beta gamma. This is the polynomial I given for the cubic polynomial. Okay. So alpha plus beta how much given? 2. Alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma is equal to minus 7. Alpha beta gamma how much given? Minus 14. Okay. Then you put these all values in the above polynomial. So we get P of x is equal to x cube. In the place of alpha beta gamma what we will write? 2. In the place of alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma what we will put? Minus 7. Alpha beta gamma what we will put? Minus 14. Okay, I already kept the values now. Now x cube minus 2x square minus 7x, this minus and this minus together will become 14. So you already got the cubic polynomial. P of x is equal to x cube minus 2x square minus 7x plus 14. Now actually we want to do the third sum, but instead of third sum I have written here 4. After 4 I will explain third. Okay. So fourth question, all of you take your textbook and read the fourth question. Do along with me, then only you can able to understand anything. Question number 4. If two zeros of the polynomial x raised to 4 minus xx cube minus 26x square plus 138x minus 35 are given as 2 plus or minus root 3. The meaning is that 2 plus root 3 is one zero and 2 minus root 3 is the other zero. Then we have to find the other zeros. So the same type of one question I explained in the previous video. But there what is came monomial term was monomial, root 5 by 3 and minus root 5 by 3 was there. But here what is there? Binomial term is coming, 2 plus root 3. It means there are two terms. 2 minus root 3, there are two terms. So that I explained here, properly follow along with me. So a very important question. Listen here. Now, understood the question now? Already two zeros given. Then what we are finding out? We will find out the factors and we will take the product. That product we will remove from this polynomial. Remaining quadratic polynomial factorizing, you are getting 0. You want to know the concept clear. Simply by hurting the sum is not the meaning. Question listen. So answer listen. Therefore, since 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3 are the zeros of the polynomial p of x, these are the zeros. 2 is a 0 which is a factor, x minus 2 is a factor. 3 is a 0, then x minus 3 is a factor. Same way, here 2 plus 3 is a 0, therefore x minus 2 plus root 3 is a factor. And x minus 2 minus root 3 is a factor. That only I written here. X minus 2 plus root 3 and x minus 2 minus root 3 are the zeros of the polynomial p of x. Okay. Therefore, which are the factors? Therefore, here you open the bracket. Opening the bracket, what you will get? X minus 2 minus root 3. Put the minus inside the bracket. X minus 2 plus root 3, their product. Product is also a factor of p of x. Okay, I told you 2 and 3 are the zeros of 12. Then 2 into 3, 6 is also a factor of 12. Same method only here following. These two separate are the factors. Therefore, their product also factor of the polynomial. Now, this here how getting. So first time listen, I written also above for understanding. A. And here what is in A? So A is same now. Here B and here B. B is also same. Middles and here plus coming and here minus coming. That only the difference. That means it is in the form A minus B into A plus B form. So A square minus B square. That means x minus 2 the whole square minus root 3 the whole square. That is x square minus, expand the this one by the factor A minus B the whole square formula you knowing. You expand with that one. A square minus 2AB plus B square. So expand this one. X square minus 4xa plus 4 root 3 the whole square is 3. So x square plus 4xa plus 4 minus 3. So plus 4 minus 3 how much coming? Plus 1. So you got the product as x square minus 4xa plus 1 is a factor of the polynomial. As usual, your method is this one. This is the product of two factors. So this factor's zeros already we knowing also. First we will remove this factor from the given polynomial. Then we will find out the other two factors. That is the method in any questions this type of. Okay. Now we are going to divide. Division I am not going to explain because several sums I explained and given. You divide by yourself. I written here x into x square, x raised to 4 and minus 4x cube plus x square. Change the sign and add them. So minus 2x cube minus 27x square and bring down this term. Why bring down? I told you here 3 terms you need because here also 3 terms. And then as usual here what is coming? Minus 2x. First term by first term doing minus 2x coming. And multiply and write here down. And then subtracting what you will get at 27 minus 8 minus 35 coming plus 140 coming minus 35 so that you will get a minus 35 here. So you got the other factor. Which is other factor? While dividing you got the other factor as x square minus 2x minus 35. And now we have, your question is that find the other zeros. So we have to find out the other zeros from this polynomial because this polynomial factors you already knowing. Clear? So next move to the next page. See here. P of x is equal to x square minus 4xa plus 1 into x square minus 2xa minus 35. Therefore, this is the factor. This polynomial is the product of these two factors. Therefore, next factor is how much? X square minus 2xa minus 35. So, how to get the remaining zeros? The remaining zeros you will get from this polynomial. That means to obtain the remaining zeros, let x square minus 2x minus 35 equal to 0. So factorize it. Factorization knowing now. Okay, factors. Got now which are the factors? X minus 7 and x plus 5 are the factors. Therefore, x minus 7 equal to 0, x plus 5 equal to 0. Therefore, the zeros are x is equal to 7 and x is equal to minus 5. Therefore, which are the other zeros? 7. Therefore, the other zeros are 7 and minus 5. Your question is that which are the other zeros? So, you have to write only the other zeros. First polynomial, the first product of the factors you removed and you got a polynomial in this way, quotient. This quotient you are factorizing, you will get the other polynomial. This type of all the question method is this only. One method you properly catch up, then you can do the other methods also. Therefore, the other zeros are 7 and minus 5. Okay. Now the third sum. I told you I written first fourth sum only. Now the third sum. Right. If the zeros of the polynomial x cube minus 3x square plus xa plus 1 are a minus b, a and a plus b, instead of alpha, beta, gamma, they are given the zeros directly. This is first zero a minus b and this is the second zero a. The zeros are a minus b, a and a plus b. Find the value of a and b. So very easy to do. See here. First you write the given polynomial x p of x is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus xa plus 1. And what is sum of the zeros? Sum of zeros already given. Take their sum. A minus b plus a plus b. How much got? 3a. But you knowing sum of the zeros, how finding out? Sum of the zeros, what is the formula? Minus b by a. Here also a and b used here no. So I am not taking in such a way. So directly by the formula writing. What is the formula? Minus coefficient of x square divided by coefficient of x cube. That only you are studied as minus b by a, no? So same way, so that instead of minus b by a, I am writing here minus coefficient of x square by coefficient of x cube. Why writing in this way? I told you already. Here zeros itself given in the form a and b, they are used. Again minus b by a writing, you will have the confusion. So that is why here I didn't written the formula in such a way. Okay. So here minus coefficient of x square divided by coefficient of x cube. But already you knowing the sum of the zero is 3a. Therefore 3a is equal to minus. What is the coefficient of x square? Coefficient of x square you see here above. Here what is coefficient of x square? Minus 3. So it minus of minus 3 divided by what is the coefficient x cube? 1. Therefore minus of minus 3 by 1. That means what you got? A 3. So 3a is equal to 3. Therefore you got the value of a is equal to 1. Okay. Now you knowing product of zeros. What is the formula for product of zeros? Minus d by a. Minus d by a means minus constant term divided by coefficient of x cube. So product of zeros you take here a minus b into a plus b is equal to minus. The constant term is given as 1. Constant term is given as 1. You can see in the polynomial. So see here. What is the constant term? 1. Okay. Constant term is 1. So here we applied the value. Constant term is 1. And coefficient of x cube is also 1. Okay. What is the value of a? You already got a. A is 1 got here in the place of a you apply 1 minus b into 1 plus b is equal to minus 1. So 1 multiplying with any terms, the value is same only. So 1 minus b into 1 plus b, what you got? A 1 minus b square. That means a square minus b square. That is 1 square is 1. 1 minus b square is equal to minus 1. Okay. See the next page. And now 1 minus b square is equal to minus 1. Therefore minus b square is equal to minus 1. This 1 bring this side minus 1. Therefore what you got? A minus b square is equal to minus 2. That means b square is equal to 2. Therefore b is equal to plus or minus 2. Okay. Now therefore you got the values of a is equal to 1 and b is equal to plus or minus 2. Okay. So this is the optionals fourth sum it is. Sorry, third sum. We are completed in optional section 4 questions. So one more question is remaining. So next video I will explain the next sum and along with I will give you some assignments also. These all the assignment sums you have to complete in your homework notebook and separate keep it is because internal assessment it is very necessary. Okay students, bye.